Всем привет! Сегодня продолжим прохождение вселенной Mass Effect Andromeda. Вот. Я, правда, немножечко прошел без трансляции, чуть-чуть, совсем чуть-чуть вперед. Но, скажем так, сейчас будет самое интересное. У нас уже третья часть. Вот. Мы уже одну планету почти освоили. Вот она, Элис называется.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Пофлиртовать, что ли?
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
A certain independence might be helpful. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first. And the tech! It's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Да, я немножко подкорректировал персонажа. Он хотя бы не был таким бледным. Станция снаряжения. Я понял.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
It's dangerous. And that's all I see. A mass of destructive...
I can appreciate the colors of a coral snake while recognizing that Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean... a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. But I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if this sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
It's good to have different voices on my team. I like that.
Excellent. We'll talk later. I saw pictures of the vault. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
With what it has to do, it could go thousands of miles below the surface of the...
Or completely span it. Just a thought, of course. I wouldn't even know where to... The Remnant builders, whoever, whatever they were, accomplished something far beyond us.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I tried to keep in contact with them. We
Привет,
discuss
Кокос.
anything and everything we
Как
discover
твои
out here.
дела?
After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space. A Geth. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided... We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
How did the Initiative even get its hands on Geth knowledge? They're isolationist and hostile.
I don't know, Ryder. Maybe I don't want to know.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost any climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
Хорошо, чекну. Почему не читаю? Читаю. Что, мне не слышно? Вроде слышно. Ты о чем вообще?
When did you start believing in a...
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by ration. Let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music,
But your work is...
convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
Да, я еще тот читерюга.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good?
Так, все, что поговорили.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably...
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until... I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console. 3 drip.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is... Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the...
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director...
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the other. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be moth... We built her for this. She deserves...
Я еще с тобой не поговорил. Привет, сталкер.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply.
Да, да, сходил в студию от ЗГ. Мне надоело бледное лицо.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found... A workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environment. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the
Блин, это
wiser.
все пустой треп.
Our testing involved 3 drunk Krogan. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was... I'm all out of stories for now. Sorry. You'll have to make some new... Care? I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here. Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
Окей.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Совсем было или нет? Не помню.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Этот стек. Только здесь прыгнуть сразу нельзя.
Yes?
Я желтый стриптизер. Это же метатсек.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Это же метатсек. Что за хрень? Просьба о помощи. Это не Нормандия. А, ты имеешь в виду Нормандия это? Этот маленький кораблик? Ну да.
Hello, Scott. EOS has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt, but you succeeded on EOS despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in Samno. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a Samno tech. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Да-да. Еще не все.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor. Thanks, Sam.
Обязательно надо наверх подниматься.
haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Так. Теос. Пиле. Нет, нет, ничего. Wi-Fi тоже ничего. Микрофон громко.
4+.
Ну, наверное, не знаю.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
случае, Иван, не нравится мое бормотание, можешь не смотреть. Как минимум. Здороваться надо вообще.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Стоп. Мне же еще нужно... Честно, не
Familiar
думаю.
territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. Anomaly on sensors. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly on sensors. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Getting a scan.
Сейчас, секунду.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Charlie.
Что это у меня повисло? Очень странно. Ладно, перезапустим.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Getting a scan.
Попытка номер 2.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Watch your tone. Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Whatever's going on, it's not fair to take it out on me.
Apologies, you're right. This is not your fault.
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible. Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
You'd think your boss would have the power to do something.
She hates Spender, but there's only one of her, and she can't always be around to deal with him. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal are we talking?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was we need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insane. Kesh can tell you more.
Окей.
Just when I've balanced the air mix. Another yard. Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on the...
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food, and water. A frail... We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
If you welcomed people, you'd have more hands to keep everything running.
Quite astute. I need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should... Bring me any plants you find. You'll have a bounty in return.
Пошел, чтобы не поговорил.
Pathfinder.
That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromos. Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our...
There we go. Getting our shit together. If I keep saying it, it's true. Take a break, Pathfinder. Everyone needs it.
Another one! Damn it! This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like...
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it! Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Aren't bartenders usually friendly? You're kinda...
I'm not supposed to be a bartender?
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, real.
I'm not. Damn right they are. Yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel. You're back. I'll have to get used to you too. Fine. You can be a reg...
Scott.
I'm Dutch. That's a... Be careful. The snark is strong with that one.
I'll be careful.
I was being careful. Look where it got me.
A station bartender with people offering help.
And they just want free...
That too.
You'd think people would reconsider picking on the guy making the drinks, but... Speaking of... Well, I'm going to call it... The
Сейчас нажрусь.
You again. Oh, I mean... Hello. Welcome to my lab.
Oh, Dutch. Look at you.
Things are fine. It's people I don't like. They talk back.
They can't talk if they're busy drinking.
Wait. No, wait.
I would never.
Right. Here. Have a... The drink. Not you. Drink of the hour is a lucky leprechaun.
How lucky are we
I forget where the ingredients are from.
I'll pat.
You don't know what you're missing.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them.
So Dutch gets ingredients and the guinea...
Exactly.
Гидропоника. Жатром.
Pathfinder.
Будем последовательными.
Construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
This is Absent. Our first outpost, Prodromos, has confirmed full
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Wait, what?
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Hijack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
Nothing more for now.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and Zara
Ryder,
find Atlas.
can you believe this
He's not
place?
getting out of lockup for a
You
while.
should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
The two of you seem close.
Well, maybe not as much now, but it...
Cash, Spender is at it again.
Did you tell him I would find out?
Top scientists have few answers. Dark energy anomalies.
Ugh, these guidelines.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Hydroponics reports.
Apex team leaders reporting back.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've...
Thanks. You'll see.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Secure message from intelligence. Sweep all Omni tools for enemy viruses.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your...
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
Director Tan will determine what's to be done. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Huh, this file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait, is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you the armory. Don't...
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Can we prove this? Or is it just a theory?
A theory. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Let's go confront him.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute? Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help. Director Tan's asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rain. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan.
Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
The mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So, Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the...
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
Так, сейчас, секунду. Так, на чем там остановились?
There's evidence tying you to some pretty shady things, Spender. I saw the footage. You were handing something off?
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Нифига себе.
We're done here.
Окей. Ее послали.
Please address concerns first with Director Addison. One must obey
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what...
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator. Your first task is to decide
Whoa, that seemed...
Yes, of course. But now your Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how... Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost. What we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope, and the more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the... Simplest explanation? The more you do, the more room we have to grow.
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone...
Absolutely. But there's an order to things. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Alright, Brecca. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. You may begin shaping the initiative at...
И где?
We await your first application.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Вижу. Окей.
Power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continue. And of course, the interface remains... Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
Why'd you join the...
Here, I don't have a...
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan.
Good afternoon.
Status.
Director Addison finds it annoying.
What's your take on the state?
Please consult the AVP interface.
And your person?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
I have a specific
Name and designation.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Домас.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Yes, Pathfinder?
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like.
I want to avoid that entirely.
Reasons? That's it?
Access the sleeper records through Brekker's console. It's none of my business until you make it a problem for me. Pathfinder.
How are we?
Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
I've been digging, and they're serious.
And this relates to your job as Path.
It relates to your job.
3, 4, 5. Right. I've had a year and a half of doing everything with nothing. 1,000 people riding me. Spender, shit as he is, helps. So, Pathfinder, if you've accusations to make, be certain I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions. We don't have the people left.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I was...
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference. Goodbye,
Бла-бла-бла, бла-бла-бла.
Hello again. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon. Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
The director's had a rough time, stepping into a job he didn't ask for. I sympathize.
As I've said all along, the Pathfinder and I are...
I have concerns about your decision on EOS, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do us much good if the Ket attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made.
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Ket are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path.
Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Right. Have to talk to Addison's assistant about viability perks. Sounds useful.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments...
80%. Нормально.
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up.
Can't relax yet. The initiative still has a lot of promises to keep.
And that's... But it's damn good to know we're...
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates. A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
You've had a year to think about it. Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. Though I worry about this terraforming network.
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But...
Not sure yet, but at least...
Did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
It was crazy down there, life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it. All right, so be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos. Well, at least we'll have the sordid bit. Something I can help you with?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Must be great to see all your hard work on display.
Что это такое? Интересно. долго висеть, у меня будет пройденная миссия. Здесь есть какие-то дела. Ну, поговорить можно. Уже отпустили, что ли?
I can't believe it. You're free. Oh, Pathfinder, we have...
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
Make sure you control yourself better in the future, Nilken.
What? What does he mean by that, love?
I'll tell you later. Let's just get home.
Пожалуйста. Чушь-то. Не благодарите. Не знаю прям куда бежать. Куда же бежать? Жилая палуба.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in...
Бой. Штурмовые винтовки. Перские, что я там прокачал. Либо... Потом. Уж потом. Глушающий выстрел. Отлично. Расходных предметов. Подтверждаем.
Noted Asari scientist, Pelisarian...
собственно, где?
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
You, Pathfinder.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
This might be my dad's mess, but I will clean it up.
Talk about ego. You're no different from him. You think you could do this all yourself. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
Как грубо.
Welcome back, Scott.
That's all for now.
Фу.
Your father's personal logs.
Amazing how life can... All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her.
Бжим, бжим, бжим.
Pathfinder?
Ryder, this new station
Looks like.
took him long enough.
Will you be bringing hype?
That's my... But with outpost settlement starting, we'll Sure thing.
Бежим. Точно отсек. Мне нужно достать хмель в вехах. Криоотсек. Командный центр. Криоотсек.
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors of the Nexus. Director Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is HNS.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over to the Nexus. You'll need to clear immigration. There was some kind of...
This is not good. Damned exiles.
They're calling it a scourge.
Boy, Pathfinder.
Why is that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromos. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to,
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma.
But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed... He's made contact.
I wouldn't think that's even possible.
You and me both, but Sam, well,
They're in a coma. Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is...
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant. Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Scott? Is that you? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion.
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
I don't know how to say this, but he's dead, Sarah.
What?
It was a freak accident.
But it's Dad. He can't die.
I know. It's been hard on everyone.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
No one did.
What about finding home? Dad kept telling me how beautiful it would be.
Just wait till you see it. It's amazing. Even better than the hype.
At least that's something. But I should be there with you.
You will. And you're going to love it. There's a new discovery every day.
That makes me feel better. At least Mom and Dad are back together. Somewhere.
We will be too. Right here.
I hope so.
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. Her condition remains stable.
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
So, okay, once I hit the pathway,
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer. I think they're straight from the Milky.
Делать мне больше нехрен.
It's not the best quality, but we don't have any options.
Still missing some
Can I help
parts.
you with anything?
Damn it.
Here we are. One young piejack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
Hello there. Hello. Just use the console to see what's available.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
I'm trading with outside sources, and nothing's free out. Doing my best to keep costs to a minimum, but I need...
Ничего интересного. Все очень второстепенно. Центр культуры.
Maybe I should have stayed home.
The Vortex. Let my take you for a spin.
I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by.
You'll enjoy learning about
Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures to study, the books on them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges, I couldn't resist.
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
Have you heard anything about the Ket?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime soon. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
Thanks.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends in the cluster and send... And when you have a second, check back... Pathfinder, do you have a moment?
Explain me?
Our new VI over there is meant to describe the role of our Pathfinders, but it just lost all its settings in a crash. If you could fix them, that would really help us out. Just talk to the VI, and it'll do the rest.
Thanks.
Of course.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our Pathfinder. But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them.
What are you planning to do in this galaxy?
Great question. I'd be worried about that too. I can assure you, we have no hostile intentions whatsoever. We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. We're eager to learn about new cultures, new ideas, and share our own with you. But we understand trust needs to be earned, no matter what galaxy you're in. And the initiative looks forward to doing just that.
Why did you leave the Milky Way?
I get that question a lot. And speaking for myself,
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
Welcome to the setup for your Pathfinder Informational VI. I am programmed with all relevant data. However, you must identify which information I should prioritize. First, select your preferred voice and appearance, male or female.
Male, please.
Variable set. Which aspect of the Pathfinder's role should be highlighted? Exploration and discovery, or first contact with new species?
Meeting new species.
Variable set. Next, should I emphasize
Go with the Pathfinder's team.
Variable set. Finally, should I provide career advice for future Pathfinders or an honorable of former Pathfinders?
I want you to give career advice.
Setup complete. Would you like to keep these settings?
It all sounds good to me.
Thank you for choosing this Pathfinder information VI. Implementing changes.
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors.
Hello. This display describes our Pathfinders, the initiative's elite explorer.
Maybe later.
Welcome to the cultural Hello again.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults from the surface?
If you will. Nah, Rachni engineered mastered underground construction a millennium ago. Remnant Palace, probably.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
That could be a ship, or even turbulence in the Scourge we should know about.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well. The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
Do you have some?
I want to add more.
Все, что ли? Что у нас тут еще есть? Научный центр. Логи реликтов. Оно мне надо. Нет, конечно. Потом. Доступ к терминалу. Назад. Конёвик планеты Валея. Блин, опять? Там что? Ничего.
These power outages make no sense.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the... Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important.
That's great. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder...
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
It's that scourge I'm wondering about. Standard Conley radiation shield can handle it, but I ain't sure.
Another power short.
On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
Investigation by the human Pathfinder proved his innocence. This is HNS.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost him around.
Correct?
An animal did this?
Affirmative. I am able to track
Tell
it.
him to shove it up his ass. Politely. An anonymous Pathfinder. Wow. I'm trying to file a story.
HNS, huh? Where are the rest of you?
Now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All that stands between freedom and tyranny. Or... It causes friction, but at least... Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring... No journalist worth their salt will ever give that. Content is... Hey, it seems like your job takes you all over. If I send receivers to your ship, would you mind placing them on some... It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists.
What do you need from me?
I'm digging up our long... I need someone to place receivers, and... Great.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Alert Professor Hurek to come secure it.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Все, что ли? Ну, пока я туда не отправлюсь. Ладно, погнали на планету.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is Agent X.
I know we slept for 600 years.
I don't know, maybe I should have stayed home.
Don't.
Hey.
How may I assist?
That's all.
Hi, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus. We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing, and we'll have you on your way.
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Going well, I hope.
As well as it can go with limited resources. Tiny steps.
What? That's ridiculous. A reminder that alcoholic beverages...
Как-то туда спуститься-то. Уже забыл.
Consumption of alcohol in public spaces is strictly...
Ну, погнали.
Cora wanted to check in with you.
А ты?
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign?
I'm trained and it's working great.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. What can I do for you?
I couldn't help overhearing you and Gil. It sounded pretty heat.
He likes redesigning things, but the ship was built this way for a reason. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Ладно, ты пока мне не нужен.
What's going on?
I should get back to...
Sounds...
Здесь ничего, по-моему. Да. Пойдем сначала по первому этажу.
I'm planning evacuation drills too. Need to start running those. Ryder?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault... Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
None of this was my idea, but I'll be damned if I don't call the shots
You're off to a hell of a...
Also, don't call me...
Oops.
Got any stories?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Tell me more about
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
We can talk more.
Научная капсула.
Oops. Looks like our piejack friend got out of his cage. He'll be fine, won't he? The exercise will probably do him good. Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your...
Maybe.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
There's a lot of loss going.
A friend...
Is this...
I don't... Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
Even if we get there, there's a mountain of hard...
Working hard was never... Biotics like this. The initiative was meant to... First job, see if there's any news. If you want... Ryder?
What did you do what...
But we did good work. Peacekeeping is... Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena. The Asari were spacefaring... I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
It was time to forge my...
None of you writers ever think small, do you? Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance. Careful. One day I might be this nosy about your personal life.
How's the search for the Asari?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
Wow.
I'll be...
Пообщались. Крыска ты моя. Здесь нужно? Потом. Тоже потом.
So Vetra, I hear this joker beat you at poker too.
Hi there. Just checking in.
What's up? You know it.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story? Anytime. Yeah, Ryder?
What can I do for you, Pathfinder? You know where to find me.
Hello, Scott.
Thanks, Sam.
Where's my data pad? Oh.
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I wasn't I? I do that sometimes.
Так, ну здесь я отсканил все. Yes.
home of Eos and Prodromos.
Посмотрите, что там поменялось в атмосфере. Все то же самое, кроме, пожалуй, прицела. Лиам. Так. Не Кора. Биби.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Так. Поедем. Далеко не надо. Пойдем поговорим.
Pathfinder? Darket, Tervian. I understand I was pulled from Cryo ahead of schedule. My family is grateful, but I consider it my debt.
Everyone gets out eventually.
That may be, but the least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo-studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Ket on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
Спасибо.
My family thanks you, Pathfinder.
Tell me about yourself.
Dark... I lost... Not as sorry as the Ket will be if they...
Система пифей. Кто там меня звал? Казалось. Научная станция нету. Быстрое перемещение.
Really don't like coming back here.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder. Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Radiation levels increasing. Recording Initiative Cryo Identification E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
Sounds stubborn.
Radiation levels increasing.
Yeah, erosion and whatever. Let's find some tech.
I detect an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Dr. Camden would find this useful.
Oh, right. The gardener.
Botanist, Pathfinder.
Так, здесь все. Это...
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Там его никак нельзя открыть. О.
Experiencing radiation damage.
Что так сильно-то?
Life support.
Угу. И что дальше? Как мне сюда попасть?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
from massive tech.
Hopefully, Prodromos sets a high bar.
Colonists change things, not always for the better.
Severe radiation alert, Pathfinder. Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Серьезно? Пока здесь ничего не сделаешь? Здесь типа как больше... Станция. Здесь я тоже ничего не могу сделать. Даже пока не могу выбраться. Угу.
I'm picking up something. Probe away. I found something. Probes launched. I found found something.
Хороший тайник.
Arturian friend on Eos has good instincts. Let's check it out. Possible Ket supplies, just like Darket suggested.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well...
Let's see what's waiting here. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Период обращения 1,7 года. 152 градуса. 3,5 года. Температура поверхности минус 58. Из-за неплотной атмосферы ледяные пустоши Караватта в солнечную погоду могут прогреваться до нестерпимой жары. Рекомендуется посещение только после заката. Еще ничего нету. Последнее место. Астероид. Все, что ли? Ну, похоже, все пока. Короче, пока нам надо сюда.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
All stop, now!
Cat ships. A dozen. No, more.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
I'm Ryder, captain of this ship and Pathfinder with the initiative.
You'll come with me.
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough! Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it! Report.
Enemy destroyed. Damage to aft sensors.
Scourge got it?
Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Nice work, kid.
Yeah. But who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway?
Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates.
You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down.
We're being contacted.
We have to land. Open a comm.
Tov Jagaleshto. Tov Jagaleshto.
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Pav Naleseto. They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down. Yes. Ha, look at that. It's beautiful.
Опять зависло. Издеваешься, что ли? Что у нас именно при посадке зависает? Перезапускаемся.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Make correct.
Collision is imminent.
Kit. They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
Well, scan them back.
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
You're the one in my way. Who are you?
They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
I actually know a lot about the...
Enough!
It will...
Callow!
Yeah. Great.
Tov Jagaleshto.
We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
This is what it's all about, right? New worlds, new aliens. Wish me luck.
Tasko Jabba Yenvat.
Get das Squall time Yahal.
Thank you.
Hey, Hamdel Ghost.
Nathan Roa.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Joel. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw this ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
He's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
We didn't know what we'd find here, to be honest. But I'm open to sharing what we know, if you are.
Honest? Honesty would be a good start. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me. Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Ket and protect us.
What's happening? This isn't safe. Lock it up.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
This is insane. It belongs in a containment cell.
Let Governor Shai handle this.
You don't know what you're doing.
Am I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
How did it find us?
He, not it. And stop staring.
None of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored. What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
This is the Resistance headquarters. Ephra is waiting inside.
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak?
No. I'm telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
It really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know.
Our experience with the Ket makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
We've had our own run-ins with the Ket.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Ket mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. Ephra is waiting.
Wait, the Ket kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for Ephra.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold. Ephra, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A Pathfinder.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people. So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The Moshai could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Ket have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us, and you.
There must be another way. How can I convince you? Can I offer help?
Arrogant. I don't know you, let alone trust you. Why would I want your help?
Of course.
Ephra, I feel... Ephra, what this alien says is extraordinary. The Moshai would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Joel, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want, but when he tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jal Amaderov. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
Весело.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
Определенно. Разнобой вернуться.
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
We pay for things with a currency called credits. Abstract.
The Ket offered gifts, made odd bargains. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. And what do you offer?
I can set up a meeting to arrange a formal trade.
Complicated. Another...
Is there something else?
Yes. Call me Soka. I run cargo between Aya. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
What makes you think I can help?
You found Aya, maybe you found my supplier. Can't hurt to ask.
We might have different definitions.
Natural hazards, wild pred...
Same thing. What's your supplier?
Supplies I need, exactly. Things to... You have a ship? Find him. Use the nav point. Find... Dildo and the supplies. I'll be here. Be careful out there. You know I will.
You really think the Moshai is alive?
Stars above. It's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never...
Yeah. This is...
To take such a risk and give up your old life. Why did you do it?
I believed in what the initiative stood for.
That's noble of you. I'm not sure I could...
My turn for a question. Do I...
Oh, of course. I'm Avela Kajar. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we... And the truth is, there was... Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
The cat hit your people pretty hard, right?
They did. But long before that, the Scourge destroyed our technology, first targeting our ship. Many of those ships went down over Havarl, the wilds of that planet. A scientist on Havarl just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity. But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like... I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation. Without your help, I'm stuck.
You're trusting your history with an outsider?
I know what people say about you, but I don't agree. I think you're here to help.
I am.
Now's your chance to prove it. You want to earn Aya's respect. Recovering our past will go a long way.
I don't think Aphra would be too happy with this.
Ephra doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger.
It takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say, if you find anything, I'll be...
Так. Привет, Хоп. Я подойду.
Pathfinder. Ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better.
Oh, yeah.
You ready to go?
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
I know we're improvising as we go, but let's remember that there is Pathfinder team protocol.
Don't think I got that handbook. Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jarl has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jarl?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Ket arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Ket kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Ket all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jarl?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then, Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jarl's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Ket. Our resistance base is fighting Ket Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect Remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jarl wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
Let me weigh the options. I'll let you know.
We'll be ready, whatever you decide.
Jarl, give Callow the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
Still compiling my first impressions, but even their body language...
One hell of a trip. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. It's worth it to jump the Tempest.
If I have...
Thank.
Ryder?
I'll let you...
I'll be here if you need me.
How'd you resist all that tasty fruit on Aya, huh?
Check your helmet before you put it on. This scratch? He was sleeping in mine. Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up.
Bradley will have all the help he can...
They'll be starting crop. Can't tell if they have enough water. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens and vids. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine.
Let's get everyone fed before we...
Fair. I didn't... The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about... When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father...
So, Jal.
So?
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
And you're alien to us. So there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens...
You had no idea about us, but you signed...
Perhaps it had not...
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know Moshai Sefa?
She's our greatest mind. A little. We're still very close.
So?
It is now. It's Ket. I like to tinker, to get my hands on some...
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request.
There's... some...
Face value, that sounds like a compliment.
I should get back to my work.
When we have downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Sure. I could show everyone.
No. Just us. So we can get to know each other better? Or...
Oh.
Good.
Так, ладно, продолжим наше путешествие завтра.